Hey, what's going on to all the greater savings and invest followers? My name is Mr. J. Howard. Listen, today I wanted to go over five alternative investment options to consider in today's market. Understanding that we got some ups and downs going on. Some people are unsure what the market is going to look like. We have some rebounds happening in certain sectors, and definitely we see some progress towards changing of the economy, and we all want to believe that things are going to continue to get better. We'll see some interest rates changing, etc. But I want to break it down almost Borny style. Followers, what I'm thinking is, with everything being kind of in question right now, as far as stocks, bonds, and just overall how the market is, inflation and groceries are high and different things like that, even with all the positive talks of improvements coming, we need to consider some alternative investments. So what I did was I put together a list of five alternative investments. I'm going to go through them rather quick here, and then I'll put them down in the description below. Of course, if this video brings you any value, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Definitely leave a comment in the comment section and let me know how you feel about these five alternate investment opportunities. So I'm going to go through them first, and then I'm going to talk to you about some pros and cons of each one, right? So the first one is gold. All right. It's often used as a hedge against inflation and economic uncertainty with increasing popularity. So gold is number one. Number two is going to be art investments. Now, listen, followers, art investments there's a lot of different platforms in which you can do this online, right? And just make it a little bit easier for you to go ahead and grab your piece of this market. All right. There are companies like, I'm not getting paid for this, but I'm just sharing companies I found like, what are they? Masterworks. Masterworks allows you to get fractional ownership, offering portfolio diversification with potential high returns. All right. When going against or looking to invest in art. There are number three opportunities in fractional real estate. Fractional real estate, again, similar opportunity as the art investing, but it's going to allow you to invest in shares of properties. There's a lot of different platforms. I know Fundrise, Arrived Homes, and a couple others. I'll try to list in the comments here. And what it offers liquidity and passive income without needing to buy the whole property. So you're able to invest in property portfolios, right? So you still get a fractional piece of ownership, and ownership that can earn you some high returns, right? Without having to buy the whole piece of real estate. Number four is going to be cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies often gets me a lot of messages. I try not to spend too much time on them. I am a fan of cryptocurrency. Safely, I would say make sure you do your research into the company and what the company's goals are, where things are happening as far as headquarters. Listen, despite how up and down cryptocurrencies go, digital currencies still remain a popular high risk but high reward strategy for investing money as far as an alternative investment. And number five is going to be private equity and venture capital. I bet you didn't think I was going to say this. Listen, investing in startups and private companies can yield high returns if successful. Again, greater risk. All right. But there are many, many companies that allow you to do investing in private equity and venture capital. And I'll name a few in the comments below or in the description below. So let me go over some quick pros and cons of those top five alternative investments. And the first one I'm going to go over is gold. So again, the pro is hedge against inflation, stability. Gold is one of those things where you can put your money in and know that it's going to be secure. Value, true, is going to move. A con would be that it's low or long-term returns compared to stocks. All right. There's no dividends. There's no interest. There's storage and insurance costs to make sure it stays protected. Obviously, high value item. You want to make sure that you still have access to it when you need it. All right. But you should still consider it because it does provide that portfolio diversification and protection when economic downturns happen. Number two is going to be that art investments again. So the pro, we went over high potential returns, low correlation with the stock market, cultural and aesthetic value. The con is going to be illiquidity, right? High transaction costs, requires expertise and reliance on platforms, right? That platform success for those art investment or those fractional buys into that art investment is important, right? But it does diversify your portfolio again, and it does offer that potential for high returns. And it's not directly tied to the market fluctuations. All right. So make sure you keep that in mind when considering art investments as an alternative investment. Fractional real estate, right? Coming in again, lower capital requirement than purchasing the whole piece of real estate in direct ownership. It does give passive income. It is easier to liquidate. Some of the cons are going to be market risk. Market is going to dictate how uh, how much profit you're seeing in that opportunity. Usually there are platform fees and it's limited control over property management decisions. Typically you're one of many owners. All right. So you're not going to have like direct opportunities to have decision making in dealing with that property. So some of my uh, uh, rental properties, you know, I can make a decision on if I want to upgrade this or not do this or, you know, renew with the tenant, et cetera. You won't have some of those opportunities in this situation. But it does give you access to real estate investments with reduced risk, right? Because that is someone else's problem to deal with. And their job is to make sure that they keep you in the profit lane, keep you on the green road. All right. So there is reduced risk and then an effort compared to like traditional property ownership. So keep that in mind. Cryptocurrencies, right? High potential return. We've all heard many, oh my God, amazing stories when it comes to cryptocurrencies. But we've also heard a couple nightmares. All right. So although it offers that portfolio diversification, it is regulatory risk, security issues, and it does move quite often. All right. So be prepared for that. Still, there's potential for significant growth. Obviously, especially for a digital asset, if it becomes mainstream, you're in place early and it might be looking pretty good for you. Number 5 is that private equity and venture capital. All right, keeping in mind that the pros are high return potential and access to innovative companies and portfolio diversification. There are very high risk, long investment horizon and illiquidity. All right, remember that it does offer opportunity for substantial returns by investing early in promising startups or private companies. Remember, you are relying on the success of that company, whether they are selling a product, marketing a product, or providing a service, whatever you need them to be successful in order for you to win. So keep those opportunities in mind as you consider alternative investment. Like I said, this is my top 5. I believe these are the best opportunities for you to jump in and have opportunity to invest your money and see some returns. Please be balanced with how you're investing. Be careful. Only invest what you can. I am not a financial advisor, but I am somebody who has had an opportunity to play in each one of these 5 markets. And I believe the economy is calling for more people to participate in these 5 alternative investments. So I hope you consider it. Please like, subscribe, share, drop a note in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the top 5 alternative investments. And can't wait to see you next time. Thanks.